live stream off until I am forced to. So. Yeah.
So we talked about making sacrifices for these lands because it is our responsibility. But that responsibility is not exclusive or unique to Indigenous people.
That's a lot of people on the live stream. What are they saying?
I'm mostly just saying.
You must be responsible for protecting them. That is how we fight a road. That is how you stand in true support of Indigenous peoples within so-called Canada. We betray a legacy. We don't hide it. We don't bury it. But we confront it in its face and we betray it and we move forward. In the principle of Indigenous governance, the laws of this land that come directly from this land. This is about good faith relationships and the ways that we have to uphold it, because there is no way that there can be good faith relationships with Wetsuweten people during a time where a proposed agreement that's specifically about rights and title and not about a pipeline. There's no way that those talks could take place while Coastal GasLink is still constructing on their territory. Coastal GasLink has not stood down, so we will not stand down. Police officers outside that door, criminalizing Indigenous youth for holding Canada accountable, and that is shameful.
Thank you.
They escorted me outside the building.
Okay.
And it's scary to think that you could go into police custody, which is what these youth are risking, because we know that Indigenous youth are not safe in the presence of armed police.
There's sirens inside.
We are not safe on our own land when man camps are constructed
Do you have anything you want to say,
and
Kolin?
violent workers
Yeah, I just want
are
to say,
invited into community spaces where there are young girls. These are the hard to confront.
here we
realities.
are in the legislature.
Take a hard stand
We sure are.
It's not the first place I'd rather be,
And so
but
please,
you know, standing up for our people, standing up for our way of life, standing up to violence,
to these
standing up to the ways in which this government
doing what is necessary
has tried to erase us and our governments,
and the future that
our
we
rights and our title,
see within this country.
you know, standing up against the legacy of this country, including the 2 recent armed invasions on Wet'suwet'en territory. You know, we have to stand strong. We can't compromise. As the young people, you know, we have the energy, we have the time to put ourselves in these precarious situations. And in the end, you know, we have to do what we have to do. We're here peacefully. We're here with love in our hearts. We're here because we're worried about our relatives. We're worried about all the people across this country, the mass arrests of Indigenous peoples that are taking place. You know, we are worried because back home on Giksan territory, our hereditary chiefs were arrested for standing up for who they are. And so we have to put ourselves in these situations, you know, not out of disrespect, but out of necessity. Because our love for our people is so great that we just have to be here at this moment, in this place. We had to take this opportunity just to stand up, to make it known, especially to the Wet'suwet'en, that, you know, we are committed, that we are strong, we are courageous, that we have love in our hearts, that we will never back down. We are here peacefully. We're not breaking anything. You know, no matter what the media tells you tomorrow, you know, we're here in a good way. We're simply sitting in an empty office with a nice window, with a nice crowd of lovely people outside. And yeah, we're simply standing up. We're taking space. You know, it's funny, Indigenous people trespassing on unceded Indigenous lands. That's kind of the hypocrisy of this country. More and more of this conversation will be made clear, and no doubt we will be vilified or criminalized, but ultimately we're here singing, we're here praying, and you know, we're making it clear that like we will never back down. Ultimately, we're standing up for our rights, who we are. We're standing up to the indignities that this government continues to push on our people. We're standing up to a whole legacy of hate and violence. We're standing up, you know, to the inherent racism that underlies this country. You know, because we want to change the trajectory of this country. We want to build something new and beautiful for all peoples. You know, this is the first step. It's uncomfortable. It's messy. You know, sometimes we don't even know what we're doing. But here we are. And we thank you for it, for everyone watching, for the people all across this land, the people standing up, the people not backing down. Because we're strong. Hamia, love you all. We oi nissim. At what? Oh.
So Brittany told me to get my most likely justice Office of Peace Justice things.
What is that? What? Oh my gosh. So we're working on getting food. So just for anyone who's new here, we've occupied the one of the boardrooms after a meeting with Scott Fraser, the Minister of Reconciliation, and it was wholly ineffective.
Oh, sorry.
So we got pizza.
Now we won't.
Apologize for that.
Wait, what did we just do wrong?
They just got mad at us for bringing things in the window. To be fair, there's no rules around this. Like, this has never happened before. This has never happened before.
It's been our victory pizza.
So essentially, in response to the minister trying to pass the buck and refusing to accept accountability for the epidemics of youth suicide and the brutalization of Indigenous women, all of which are intrinsically connected to the issues that we speak about when we speak against this pipeline, we've decided to occupy this office as a show of the seriousness of the situation.
Let's go eat in front of the window.
history lesson. So during the Delgamuukw versus British Columbia court case, the lawyers for British Columbia and Canada tried to argue that the fact that we ate pizza proved that we were assimilated and no longer reliant on our traditional food systems.
Really?
That's my uncle.
It's a true fact. The pizza test. That's the rule of law in this country.
Yeah, another really interesting thing. Another really interesting thing was that the head of Ledge Security kept trying to convince us not to get arrested because being arrested is bad. So it just really goes to show that, like, that's really reflective of how the entire system in here is just blind to how the rule of law has actually affected Indigenous people, and how we also would have been arrested if we didn't give our children up for residential school. This has been a very illuminating experience in terms of how they view us and what is good for us, as if blindly adhering to their rule of law has ever done us any good whatsoever. So, no. Is that? I wonder if this is true.
Yes, I would say so.
We see you. We love you.
Yeah, we're gonna stay live for as long as we possibly can, until we're being dragged out of here, essentially.
3. Can we ever sing a happy hat?
Oh yeah.
I don't know what this.
I just wanted to say, Hamia!
I don't really care, Colin. I'll be honest.
Colin,
I'm gonna sing.
what is this? What does this mean?
Who said what?
Denzel.
Tell John Morgan to how it. John Morgan.
Tell John to talk to him when he grows hair on his head.
Who is John Morgan?
Typically they have like a button in here.
Hey, Wuggy.
Really?
I'm about to be arrested eating pizza in the legislature.
I'm here too.
Navidu.
Oh, no, do not do that.
No. Gay best for you, Miss Wasla.
Okay, does someone want to take this over while I eat pizza?
All right.
I don't know what the heck's going on out there.
So, rotate. Here. It's pizza time with Uncle Kolin. So today on Pizza Time, I'm about to be arrested in the legislature.
You be like that sometimes, right? When you just try to fight for your human rights.
So how did we get to this point?
I don't recognize. I asked myself that, and then I got pizza.
What?
So,
It says we can't bring things in through the window.
you know, we can go way
They
back,
told us we can't bring things in the window.
maybe over 100 years.